So basically, if someone who's listening to this right now, if they don't want to hire someone as a life coach, or they just want to be themselves, be more aware regarding it, so what kind of advice do you have for them?
So they just want to be more aware.
Yes, regarding what my goal wants to be. Basically, you bring clarity, right? So they want to do the same thing, but just alone. That's what I'm saying.
Got it.
Yeah.
So if you follow this and you do this diligently, regularly, with intensity, without telling any lie or any BS to yourself, you don't need a life coach. Okay. So first and foremost, understand where you are. Understand yourself as deeply as possible. Who are you? What is your identity? What are your skills and strengths that separate you from everyone else? Okay. And what are your values as a person? So your values guide your decision making process. If, for example, if you make a decision, many times ऐसा होता है, आपने ऑब्जर्व किया होगा कि आपने कोई डिसीजन लिया एंड वो डिसीजन लेने के बाद यू वर नॉट कंफर्टेबल विथ योर सेल्फ. यू फेल्ट कि यार मैंने गलत किया. Why? Because that decision was not aligned with your value system. Somebody else in that position would take that decision happily and have a good, peaceful 8 hours of sleep. Why? Because it is aligned with their value system. So understanding what is your value system, right? Whether you are, you prioritize the other person, you prioritize, health, you prioritize abundance. What exactly is it that you prioritize? Okay. And then being really brutally honest about what are your shortcomings. What is that one thing that you are probably struggling with that is stopping you from moving ahead in life? We all have bad habits, and those bad habits stop us. So what is your habit that is stopping you? Is it you being too distracted, you consuming a lot of social media, alcohol, porn? What is it? Right? Figure that out and actually take an effort. Even sometimes effort is not enough, but you need to wire yourself in such a way that you change your environment such that it becomes really hard for you to indulge in that habit. For example, if you have a habit of smoking on a very regular basis, there's a big chance, let's say if you live alone, you have packets of cigarette lying around, or you have a circle that you hang out with and they smoke too. So if you are in an environment that promotes that thing or makes it very easy for you to do that thing, you are going to do that thing again and again and again. So first and foremost, it's about changing your environment, whether you need to cut yourself off from that friend circle, or you need to move to a different place. You need to change your environment, whatever it is that you need to do, take that action. And sometimes you might relapse. That's okay. But are you better than before? That's the number one thing, right? So that's the first part. Understanding who you are and what are your shortcomings. Okay. Then the next step is, what is your dream life? If I give you 10 years and you need to create the best life possible, you will die after those 10 years. What will you do? What kind of life will you create now? Do you have a house, or how many houses do you have? What car do you drive? Do you have a partner? Do you have a circle? And if yes, what are the things they do? What are they into? What are their values? What are their interests? Okay. So that is your 10-year goal. Okay. Now, after that, I don't recommend that you create a 5-year goal or a 3-year goal or even a 1-year goal. No. So that is the direction you want to move in. Now, what is the next level of your life? By the way, people that are millionaires or even billionaires, even they don't plan the stuff that's in the middle. They don't. Outcome, what is the next step? That's it. Because if you plan like 10 steps ahead, there's a big chance that on the second step, circumstances change. So you now again have to rewire and change your entire plan. Not viable. Okay, so what is the next step? Next step for you in your current scenario, right? Once you achieve that next step, then you think about the next step. Then you think about the next step. So that is how you should go about your entire life. And if you diligently do this, every day you ask yourself, okay, what is the outcome that I want to achieve today? What great thing do I want to achieve today? Right? And you follow that and you avoid your pitfalls and all of that. Daily review, weekly review, monthly review, quarterly review, and yearly review. You do that on a very regular basis, you will not need a life coach.